If you have the printout from the website, please hold it up and show it to me. So prove it. Yes, 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 yes. No, dude. Thank you, thank you. Okay, thank you. Excellent. Now, if you have the Excel spreadsheet, please show me that one.
Jack, that's you.
Yes, 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 yes. Way to go, Jack. Yes. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. And I know that Jack saved you the embarrassment of being wrong earlier, so you owe him thanks. All right. There are different types of data. Each of your data is unique because each of you has a different country. So please make sure that you don't get lost in this explanation because I'm feeling really helpful for the first 20 minutes of class, and then I go back to being a total jerk after that. Starting with your graph paper. Look what I do, then you do it. Look what I do. I do not fold it like a hamburger. You're not looking at me, you're blowing it. Not a hamburger. I'll need you, when I say go, to fold it hot dog, but not yet. Not yet. When you're preparing to make your fold, make sure that it falls right on one of those lines of the grid, like this. Now go for it. Unless your name is Jackie, in which case you already blew it. It's kind of amazing, because how could you possibly have blown it? Unless you weren't listening. Exactly. Okay. Yeah, like that. I knew you could do it. I just not good copying. It's okay, you can copy that. Alright. Now watch what I do, because mine's going to be sloppy. I don't have to turn this in, because I don't need the credit, because I already graduated from high school in 1995. Using a writing utensil, you will make a line down that fold, like this. Mine's sloppy, because I don't need credit, because I already graduated from high school in 1995. And then, you'll also make a horizontal axis, one square up from the bottom, like this. Mine's all sloppy because I'm on the fly.
And you graduated from high school.
1995. See that? Like that. So one square up, you make the horizontal. And now, please look up as I demonstrate your final step with the graph paper. You will make a little horizontal dash for 5, 10, 15, 20. Every 2 squares, you make a little dash. Every 2 squares. Look up. 2 squares. Not 1 square. 2 squares. Every 2 squares. Like that.
Every 2 squares?
All the way up to the tippity, tippity, tippity top. If you do that, you should reach age 105. Right at the top of your paper.
Very nice.
Please look up. Your paper should look kind of like this, and if you count them as 5s, you should go all the way up to 105 at the very tippity, tippity, tippity top. Next. You'll need to do one of these. A space for your title. You don't have to write in the title yet. And then, remember, flag. Everybody got it? You can put away your graph paper now and take out your data set.
You never heard of Jersey?
New Jersey.
This is
Old Jersey.
Isn't it UK?
Yeah, it is. So remember, there are two different types of data sets. Some of you have the Excel spreadsheet. That's you, Jack. See this one? If you have this one, please use your writing utensil. You can put away the graph. I know it's hypnotic, but you're going to lose important information. So give up on the graph for now. And do this. With your writing utensil, cross off the both sexes column and the total 2005 row. Like I just did right there. See that? I'm about to stop being helpful to the people with an Excel spreadsheet, so look at my example, because it's about to go away. It's gone. For the rest of you, with the U.S. Census Bureau data printed out from the interweb, please look up. You can cross off everything outside my little box, like the totals, and everything in 2025, like that. And I'm such a nice guy, I already did that for you. But, please notice, if you have the U.S. Census Bureau data, please look up, this is critical. There's info left on the back. Don't forget it. That's right. We'll come back to what it looks like if you blow it. Yes?
Which one did you mark off across?
The one above outside the box, which is age total.
Oh, okay. I thought it was
Inside your remaining set of data. Are there any questions about what to cross off and stuff? Are we all on the same page? Everybody has some data that they didn't cross off, right? Remember, this number will be different for each of you because you have an independent and unique separate country. In that box of remaining data, listen very carefully, this is critically important, you'll want to identify the largest cohort. Like, in Botswana, the largest is boys aged 10 to 14 with 114,000. But in Vietnam, the largest is men ages 15 to 19 with 4.7 million. Whatever data you have, find the biggest group and circle that number right now. Find the biggest group. Your data is different, so quit cheating. Don't look at other people. On your data, find the biggest number. Yes, I can help you, Jacqueline. What can I do? Nope. The biggest number. Where did I stutter? Tell me. I can help you. Ask your question. I'm here. What?
Never mind.
Find the biggest number in your data set. You got it. Just so you know, Helpful Jose is almost done here. You'll have regular old Jose is a jerk in about 5 minutes, so ask your questions. How can I help you? Yes?
So the U.S. Census Bureau one,
Yes?
cross off all the 2025 stuff.
Yes, you do. We're only going to use the data that's inside the box. What else? Yes?
You circle the individual largest number in only one, either male or female row.
That's correct.
Okay.
The individual, whichever it is, it might be men or it might be women, I just want you to have the one largest group. So what's your largest group?
Males age 30 to 34.
Okay, what's your largest group?
Males 0 to 4.
Okay, what's your largest group?
Male 0 to 4.
What's your largest group?
Male
What's your group?
Male 0 to 4.
What's your biggest group?
Females 40 to 44.
What's your group?
Males 40 to 45.
What's your largest group?
Female 55 to 59.
What's your biggest group?
Females 45 to 49.
What's your biggest group?
Males 35 to 39.
What's your biggest group?
Males 35
What's your biggest group?
Males good.
Everybody has one, right? Anybody want help? Because now, oh, yes? No, he's moving your hair. All right. Now things are going to get even more complicated. That's why I've done this so structurally. You need to scale your paper so that the largest group just barely fits, and I can help you. You're going to go from 0 to a number just bigger than your biggest group. So please look up. You don't have to do this yet. You don't have to do this. I've got all kinds of lead up. I'm going to be helpful still. Watch. Maybe the biggest group is baby girls. And maybe the biggest group is teenage men or old men. Whichever is your biggest group, we'll make sure that the entire age structure fits on your graph paper. Because watch this. There's probably 17 or 18 squares. And we're going to find a number that's slightly bigger than your biggest group so that you can set that as your maximum. So, figure out what is your actual biggest number, and I'll show you how we do this. I'm going to hold your hand, be helpful for a couple more, like 2 more minutes. What is your biggest number?
2,705.
Okay, in her case, she had 2,700. I'm going to guess, let's just make it 2,800. And then you can just split the difference. So if that's 2,800 in your case, then you can make this one 1,400. And maybe in the remaining, you can just kind of like, 700, 700, something like that. Cool? What's your biggest number? Yes, Sabina, go.
4,451.
4,450. So let's go for 4,500 in your case. Like that? Wait, it's 45,000. What did you say, 4,400?
4,400.
Okay, like that. Yeah. Who else can I help now? Yes.
So each side will not be even.
Let's stop the bus. On hers, they would be 2,800 on both sides because both sides have to be even. See the equal signs? And on Sabina's, the opposite is true. They'd both be 4,500 because both sides have to be the same scale. When you figured out your maximum for whichever side, that'll be your maximum for the other side too.
Oh, okay.
They will have the same scale. See the equal signs?
Yeah, right. But it'll be kind of off-centered or something. So
No.
like. Well,
So one of your bars will be bigger. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
What else?
So it's just kind of
Yeah, it's kind of approximation. Yeah.
Well, my numbers range from like 143,000 to 300.
Yes?
So
You'll have to set your standard at 1,000. What did you say the biggest one was?
143,000.
So make it a 1,500.
Okay.
That's your maximum axis. So you're going to go all the way out on your paper. So 1,500 on the right.
No, 140,000.
Okay, so 150,000 on this side and 150,000 on that side.
But when it gets down to like 300.
Some of the bars are going to be little bitty bars because there's not a lot of people in that age group, but that's the whole point of this graph. Please look up. You're going to get something like this. You see, there's like a big group that fills the paper all the way out to the very edge, and a bunch of small groups that don't have a lot of population. And that's the whole point of these structures, is they show us whether your population is fattest in the curvy part here, or fattest in the base, or fattest at the top. You feel me, dog?
Yeah, I got it.
So it could technically just be like this. So
Oh
weird.
yeah, I like that. What else?
If it's really close to like 100, it's really nice.
Yeah, because you're not going to be able to split this down to the actual individuals. And please notice some of your data is in thousands and some of your data is in millions. On this data set, please look up. It'll say right there, population in thousands or something. Yes?
What's the highest that you can round?
Oh, you didn't realize it. What else?
He has a way with words.
Yes?
So mine ranges from like 1.7 million to 648. So like, am I just gonna have to really like
1.7.
round up when I'm like graphing it? You know, like when it's plotting my count. So it's like
Your-
I'm gonna fit all of that in.
You go 1.7 million.
Yeah.
So that's 17 squares. So you'll do 100,000 per square.
100,000 per.
Yeah. Yes.
And mine doesn't say like population and whatever.
And that might actually be the actual population. Yeah, so your population in your country is actually hundreds in cases. That's a teeny little country. What else? Okay, I'm almost done being helpful. This is the last thing I want to do to be helpful. Please look up. Don't be like these folks. They forgot their flag. They are too short because they made, you guys like my too short one? They made one block. They made one block every 5 years, not 2 blocks. See how they're just too short? These fools, they thought that in Japan nobody lives to be over 74 because they forgot to look on the back of their paper. These fools have skinny bars. It's just hard to see from the back of the room. And these guys, they didn't know that you're supposed to go hot dog. Instead, they went hamburger.
What rookies?
Oh, rookies.
But,
Yeah.
so when you say every 5,
Years.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
0 to 4 at the bottom and 5 to 9 above.
got it.
Who else? Jose's done being helpful now. I'm back to being a jerk. Oh, dang it, what?
Sorry,
Yes,
do we
Kate.
have to name it like people that ages?
What?
Like, wait,
Okay.
how many like things on the bottom should we have saying what it is?
Oh, whatever you need to keep your data straight. We're going to look in the class not necessarily at the exact numbers, but the shape. The whole point of this is not to ask you, is that 173,000 or 174? We don't really care about the numbers. Her country has like, what, 3,000 people total or something? Who cares? The point is that we're just going to look at their shapes. And so we want to get a nice, clean curve that actually makes sense, and we can see whether they had their baby boom, or the baby boom is happening now, or they have an old baby boom, or whatever.
And also, should we label it
Not really. Yeah, probably. Yeah, go ahead and label those. Sure. Because I might ask you in class, what's your most common age? And you would say, oh, 15 to 30 or whatever. What else? I will give you 30 seconds to shuffle your papers, take out your study guide, bring out your lined paper, and get ready for more study goals. Where did we leave off yesterday?
18 minutes, 18 and a half minutes.
Thank you. You only get 30 seconds. Hurry up.